Yeah, even like we've been to things like Vipassana, but even if you go to like a normal volunteer camp or like some of the old temples and things like that, there's a totally different atmosphere there. And it's the same way if you go into a sports stadium where everyone's like super intense and competing and like cheering and all this other stuff. Totally different vibe than something else. But just imagine the whole world being in that state of like whether it's a rock concert, sports stadium, gathering of just even office spaces versus
just
something else.
any kind of area scenario state whatever.
Mm-hmm. So just like picture that as what the base state of the world is like. Again, like the collective unity of the world being at that level. The collective unity of the level can be in a state where everybody is so happy and like not happy in like that. Even saying happy probably just confuses a lot of people because there's so many variations of that word. But like the base level of people is when you're say leaving a building, you see somebody like on a bike over here and like a couple people driving and there's somebody in a shop or whatever, and that they have all volunteered to be there and have chosen to be there and are wanting to be there and are as they're going past you or whatever, they're completely on your side as if you're going to the same place and whatever it is. Like that vibe and atmosphere is something that we can like you can find it on at like sacred sites, old temples, meditation halls, whatever it is. Like that atmosphere is there and it's very real and it's in these tiny niche pockets or whatever. But those are the things that are ballooning up. And why a word like mindfulness or even just mental health being a thing at all is so new, except for in these tiny pockets that have always been there. But they're spreading and they're popping up and they're moving around and people are going to them and going back into the world and spreading it a little more over and over again. And nobody's going to notice the shift between the way it is now, where you go down the street and there are people who are, stressed out about something, whatever it is, and that's going to change into that person is glad to be there and wants to be there. They might be having a hard time, but they know that the whole world is around them to help them as well, and we're all in it together. And that vibe is just going to change and be that way, and then everything is going to morph and balloon out from that, and it's going to express itself as like crazy things that humans are now capable of, like that. Right now, you can't even fathom that humans can be capable of it, and we will be, and nobody's going to notice that change. It's really cool. And it happens all the time. It's not like something that's just future related. It's like, it happens day to day. Just the word mindfulness existing or anything like that. Like, it happens all the time.
Well, even saying it, happens, it's like a timeless happening. Anyway,
yeah.
Like it's not like it's going to happen tomorrow.
It's a continuous consistency.
Yes.
Yeah. Always on the move, morphing and changing. Yeah.